Hello from Tennessee. So I've been pondering this week 60 click bezels versus 120 click bezels. So I wanted to start a discussion. These three watches here all have 60 click bezels, and I did a little bit of light reading on the internet in terms of like why do some companies do it, and then also I've got my own thoughts on it too. My initial thought is that it's probably less expensive to do a 60 click. Next thing I was thinking is, maybe it's just a design choice, but I'm really not sure. So I'd be interested in your thoughts. And then, like I indicated, these three watches all have a 60 click bezel, and they're varying price points too as well. If you're talking MSRP, which I did not pay that for any of these, I think this is around 400, the Citizen. This is around 1100, the Mito, and then the tag's about 4200 MSRP. So you would think that maybe bezels on each is, proportionally better. So let's start with the Citizen. So again, a 60 click bezel here. And then the issue with this one is it's very difficult to turn. A little easier with dry hands if you try to do it in the pool. But the edging around this particular bezel, I think they kind of missed the mark on it. But not much play and, discernible click there. So overall, not bad. Like I said, wet hands, you cannot manipulate that. The next one is the Mito. This one turns super easy. You can hear that. It's got a decent click to it. Feel of it is just a little bit spongy, if I must say. But again, very, almost maybe too easy to manipulate. But it definitely does a trick. Gives you that satisfaction if you're using it as a fidget spinner. And yeah, that's it there. Last but not least, this is the tag, which is titanium. This is by far the best bezel action out of all of these. And you get a nice click, not quite as spongy, a little bit more tactile on it, but very easy to turn too as well. With the tag, it has a lot to do with just the way that the bezel is shaped too as well, with all the sides to it. So there are my 360 click bezel options. I think when I started collecting, I wasn't even aware that there was a differentiation between bezel actions, or between the number of clicks. So I'd be interested just to pose the question out there is, do y'all have a preference between 120 and 60? I think another thing I read on one of the forums was that it's more accurate. The 120 is more accurate because you can get in there like a half a click instead. I don't measure anything that precisely, so that really doesn't mean that much to me. So for me, I think what it comes down to is the total package of the watch too as well. With this one, it doesn't really matter to me that it's a 60 click bezel, because the design on this is just so in your face and so out there and so unique. This one has that vintage style. So again, total package, vintage style. The bracelet is killer. And I think in the circumstances of this one, the bezel, the fact that it's 60 or 120 click would not have done anything for me in my decision-making process. And then the same with this one too as well. I'm not even sure if I realized initially when I first bought this that it was a 60 click. Maybe one of the videos I watched maybe indicated it, but it's nothing that's out there. Another side note on this one, it seems like, I don't know, titanium. I'm wondering if titanium in the 60 click was a choice just because of the feel. And I know that with titanium sometimes, and I've had some lesser valued micro brand ones, that the bezel action's fine, but it's a little bit off. This one doesn't have that feel. And then the other watch I have, which is a 120 click bezel, that is a titanium, the Zodiac. That one doesn't really. That one's more refined too as well. So it may be a matter of price point and what they put into it too as well. So, well, that's it. That's enough of a ramble for now. Again, be interested in your thoughts on if you have a preference or if it really doesn't matter to you. So, as always, stay positive, make friends, enjoy the journey. Take care, everybody.